This is IndigoMusic.com. I'm Rohit, and on a very special day, yes, today is International Yoga Day. I have a very special guest on the show, and she has done extensive research when it comes to yoga. And she's also the founder of this company called Latubule Wellness. Krithika Gopinath, welcome to IndigoMusic.com.
Hi, Rohit. Thank you so much.
A
It's
very
such a pleasure.
happy International Yoga Day to you, first of all.
And happy International Yoga Day to you too, and everyone else out there listening.
Now, Kritika, it's no secret that yoga is popular and yoga is gaining its popularity lately, even in the Western countries, because we have seen so many Hollywood celebrities like Jennifer Aniston and Robert Downey Jr., actually practicing yoga. Now, what's driving this latest craze of yoga in the Western countries?
I think, many people have so many different notions when it comes to yoga, but I think over time it's really evolved. And I think over the years, people really see it and see the benefits of it in so many different ways, which is, it works internally. It's like a physical form of exercise. But most importantly, I think it also really centers you and it helps you connect with your inner self. And I think it just balances out just your day-to-day living and with work, family, etc. So I think like now there's a lot more awareness of it and in different forms of yoga. So it's not, initially it was just like flexibility, but it's not like that anymore.
Right. And, it's all known all over the world that yoga originated from India many many moons ago, and then came your gyms, your cycling and your acrobatics and stuff. How effective do you think is yoga compared to other forms of exercise?
So that's the thing. So I think like, also many people have also this notion that, yoga can be such a boring form of exercise.
Right.
But I say that it doesn't have to be your only form of exercise. You can always club it with, your gym or your cardio or in whatever form that you like. It can be an additional, because it really just complements anything else that you're doing, and I think anyone who practices, and the more they do it over time, you yourself will see the benefits of it, like working internally. And just like, I think, being calm and composed, I think for me, that's like one of the biggest takeaways, I would say. It
Right
really
now.
helps manage your emotions better.
Right. And what you say are some of the real benefits of yoga, according to you?
So definitely, in terms of the physical aspect, it's your flexibility. There is a lot of strength. There are multiple asanas that you need strength for, and there is also the mental aspect. For me, that is the biggest benefit, I would say. And I think for me, yeah, this will probably be the most three popular ones, and maybe also connecting spiritually, because it does help you, connect with yourself spiritually and the universe, and yeah.
Right. Now, they also see, now since you've mentioned about, flexibility and, connection to spirituality, some of them say that it also helps in curing some diseases. Is that true?
I wouldn't use the term cure, but
Right.
I would say it helps manage and maintain maybe some of the diseases, that many of the lifestyle diseases that many people get nowadays, which is quite common.
Right.
I would say it definitely complements or definitely helps you maintain a certain levels in your system. So I can't say cure, because that's a pretty strong word to
Right.
think, but yeah, it definitely helps balance and maintain.
Right. And now in this world, where people are on the fast lane, they are, with, and that brings in a lot of stress, that brings in a lot of tension. How often do you think an individual should, practice yoga so that he or she can stay healthy and maintain a very good, healthy lifestyle, basically?
Well, definitely every day. I mean, but it takes a lot to get there.
Right.
But I think like even just a little bit, like say as simple as like 10 minutes a day. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like an asana practice. It can just be you meditating or just maybe doing some simple breathing exercises.
Right.
So ideally, I would say at least 10 minutes a day. I think it's a really good start for anyone.
Wow. And for someone like me, I have absolutely no idea about yoga. Even though my mom is a diploma holder in yoga, I have absolutely no idea. I just know one asana, and that's Shavasana. Now, for a beginner like me, where should we start? Do you think we should just start basically at home, or do you think it's better to get a yoga teacher to teach us the right way?
I think, choose what I would say start small,
Right.
like have realistic goals for yourself when it comes to like starting anything new for that matter. So if you're someone who's new to yoga, like I would say like go for a group class. And or if you think maybe a personal teacher coming to your place is more motivating, then you can pick that. But when I say start small, I mean like maybe just start with like twice a week or 3 times a week for like 1 hour max. Yeah, so yeah, I would say just start small, like start with 3 times a week or even twice a week is like it's enough, and fit it in your schedule in such a way that it really doesn't hamper anything else, or it doesn't come in the way of like your other workouts or your work, so that way you don't have like an excuse to get out of it as well.
Right. And have you come across any like a cure, or maybe if someone was suffering with a certain ailment, but after practicing yoga, it got better for them? Have you ever come across a case like this?
Yeah, definitely. So when I say it works internally, like yoga is probably the only form of physical exercise that really massages or really works some of your internal organs. So I think this whole connection with like diseases and yoga is quite popular because there are multiple asanas for diabetic patients or for heart patients that if you do every day for 10 minutes, it definitely would maintain it to a large extent. And when I say maintain, it basically means that that person has not got an increase of their dosage in their medications. It's
Right.
either just stayed the same, but it's not gotten worse. But yeah, I've definitely come across a lot of cases like that. Yeah.
Right. Now, before I let you go, Krithika, I have one message that you, as someone who lives, breathes yoga, what would you like to tell people who are listening in about yoga and on this occasion of International Yoga Day?
Well, all I can say is for those of you who are into yoga like me, well, I hope you have a beautiful day and I hope you celebrate it in whatever way possible. And for those of you who are on the fence and who are thinking about it but have just heard a lot about it, all I can say is just, give it a try. And it's really not that bad and you're not going to lose anything.
Right. Fantastic. Well, I think, you've given us a lot of insights when it comes to yoga. And once again, wishing you a very happy International Yoga Day. Stay safe, and yeah, we'll catch up again.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rohit. It was lovely talking to you.
Same here, Kritika. Thank you so much. Bye.